Our Bible studies are going to have to pause because I have a busy next few days and then go on vacation, but I promise I'll pick it up after vacation. Today, I'm just going to give you a small word of encouragement. Jesus calls us to be transformed by the renewal of our minds. This is a Bible verse in 1 Corinthians that has been stuck with me ever since I went to kids camp this summer. And to be blunt, my testimony is one of many ups and downs. Very much, lots of highs and lows, lots of dark places. It is not a smooth testimony. And when I think back to my old self, the dark version of me, the things I used to be, the ways I used to act, it can become very difficult to think that I could ever be renewed or have a renewal of my mind. When I go back to old habits, old tendencies, old behaviors, old attitudes, being mean, complaining, just like anything that's negative, when I go back to those habits, I can very easily convince myself that being born again just doesn't apply to me. That every time I try to be better, it's just going to come off as fake. And I'm telling you today, it doesn't matter if somebody thinks you're being fake, as long as you know between you and God that you are striving to be more godly, no matter how many times you fall, no matter how many times you mess up. If you keep pushing and you keep trying and you keep praying, eventually God will renew your mind. He wants you to be transformed by the renewal of your mind. And so I know that I need to hear that. I need to pray to be transformed by the renewal of my mind, because I still have those old sins, those old habits, my anger, my temper, gossiping, judging, just things like that creep back in. And every time I just think to myself, I want to quit. You want to know what? I want to go fully back to being the worst person in the world, because it's so much easier. And I'm just here to encourage you today that you're not fake for trying to be better and completely change around who you are. You're not fake for trying to live a life of joy when all you've ever known is chaos. You're not fake for telling people you don't drink if maybe you've been an alcoholic. You're not fake for when you go back and talk to your old friends and they think that you're just a fraud or whatever. Those are all lies from the enemy, okay? You can be transformed by the renewal of your mind. You can be born again. And no matter how many times you revert back to your old ways, that's just worldliness for you. God tells us that's a part of it. Get back up. Get knocked down 8 times. Get back up 9. You can do it. And eventually those fruits will come. And it won't even be hard for you anymore.